In this video I'm going to show you how to find the surface area of prisms. If you want to know more about what a prism is, then you need to watch the video about what is a prism. Okay, the surface area then can be thought of as the area of all the faces of a 3D object added together. That's the total surface area. So if we're looking at wrapping presents, the surface area would be the area of wrapping paper that you need to cover each face perfectly without any overlap. Okay, how would you find the surface area of this cuboid? A cuboid has got 6 faces, remember, so we're going to need to find the area of all 6 faces. These are the 6 faces, and we can work out exactly the size of each and then add them all together. So if we do that now, we've got a rectangle at the front which has a base of 4 and a height of 3, and there are 2 of those. Then there's a rectangle at the side, although of course the way it's drawn in 3D makes it look like it's a parallelogram, but there's 2 of those. And then there is another rectangle at the top and at the bottom, and they measure 2 by 4. Okay, so the area of this one is 12 square centimeters, so is this one. The area of this one is 6, and so is this one. And the area of this one is 8, and so is that one. So adding those up, I've got a total of 24 there, I've got 12 there, and I've got 16 there. 24 plus 16 plus 12 equals 52 square centimeters. Okay, not 52 centimeters, not 52 cubic centimeters, but 52 square centimeters, because it's the area we're talking about. Okay, how could you find the surface area of this triangular prism? Again, it's all about looking at it in terms of the different faces. So it's got 2 rectangular faces there and there. It's got 2 identical triangular faces there and there. And then it's got another rectangular face at the bottom. Okay, so let's take the triangle first of all. 2 triangles, remember, and they have a height of 10 centimeters and a base of 9. We've got these 2 rectangles that have a base of 11 and a length of 12. I'm using the words height, base, length, width interchangeably because essentially, as long as I know which dimension I'm talking about, I can see clearly which ones I need to multiply. Then there's another rectangle here. This has a length of 11 and a width of 12, and now we can start to find out the area of all of these. So triangles, to find the area of a triangle, you need to multiply the vertical height by the base and then divide by 2. So 10 times 9 is 90, divide by 2, 45 square centimeters. So this one's also 45. This here has an area of 99 square centimeters. This one's 132. And so is this one. Okay, adding these 2 together first of all gives me 264. Adding 45 and 45 is 90. 99 add 90 is 189. So if I do 264 add 189, I'll get my total surface area. 9 plus 4 is 13, 15, 453 square centimeters. That's the total surface area of that triangular prism. Okay, how would you find the surface area of this trapezoidal prism? Let's have a look at the faces first of all. If we explode the shape out, we've got a trapezium at the front and a matching one at the back. We've got a rectangle at the bottom. We've got a rectangle at the top, but they're different sizes. And we've got a rectangle on the side and another rectangle on the side. They match, although of course the way I've drawn this in 3D, it doesn't look like they do because they're lying at different angles. Okay, that's probably going to help us work out the area. Let's have a look at the dimensions though for this example. Right, so 2 matching trapeziums, 1 rectangle, another rectangle, and 2 matching rectangles. So these rectangles have a length of 4 and a width of 8. This one on the top measures 9 along one edge and 8 along the other edge. I think the hardest thing is probably trying to work out exactly the dimensions, but this 8 corresponds to the 8 along here as well. So we know that the length of this rectangle here is 8 centimeters. Okay, the base then, the one at the bottom, measures 13 by 8 as well. And this is 13 on the bottom. The vertical height is 10, but it's 9 along the top. Okay, well, bit by bit we're going to work this out. 9 times 8 is 72. 4 times 8 is 32, plus this one, that's also 32. This is a rectangle. 13 lots of 8 are 104. And then, to work out the area of a trapezium, you add up the 2 parallel sides and divide by 2, and then you multiply by the vertical height. So 13 plus 9 is 22. Half of that is 11. 11 times 10 is 110. So one of those is 110. That means the other one's also 110. Now let's add them together. So we've got, let's see if I can join some of these up. 104 and 72 makes 176. 32 and 32 makes 64. And 110 and 110 makes 220. Okay, that makes it slightly easier to do. 6 add 4 is 10. 1 add 7 is 8. Add 6 is 14. Add 2 is 16. And then 1 add 1 add 2 is 4. So that's a total surface area of 460 square centimeters. So in short, the way to find the area of the surface area of a prism, it is to expand all the faces out into separate shapes and work out the area of each, and then sum all of them together. I'll let you work out how to find the area of a cylinder. If you can find the net of a cylinder, you'll have no problem finding the surface area. Okay, that's the end of that video. There's another video on how to find the volume of prisms if you're interested. Thanks.